winner bracket quarterfinal. It's the world champ versus the winner of almost every single tournament in 2018. It's TH versus Lin. It's one of the greatest orcs of all time against one of the greatest humans of all time. And their statistics against each other are pretty damn close as well. We have 20 maps for TH, 24 for Lin, according to Warcraft3.info. Our tool gives the edge to TH here. But yeah, as you can see, according to our ELO ranking, it's the 3rd best player in the world against the 4th best player in the world. This is gonna be a treat for every single Warcraft fan around the world. So spread the word and join us on this ride.
And we start out with our new map here, our redesign map, I guess we should say. Turner Stand. I still haven't figured it out quite yet. It is still, you know, the map with all the crazy drops. Who does that favor? Usually the Blade Master, better at picking those up early. We had some maps in the past where humans were able to expand as well. Echo Isles, namely. Don't think this is the map for that. The poison damage especially seems way too dangerous.
Yes.
That being said, though, this is also the map with like the furthest rush distance from base to base. It has always been large on Terranas, and now the bases are even further apart from each other. Not good for a tower push, but the most important thing, perhaps, level 3 Archmage early should be fairly easily acquirable here, unless Lin has impeccable scouting and can steal a lot of the creeps.
Yes, we will see how that goes. Lin at the moment with a 59% win rate against human. That is, of course, above average. TH on the other side, 63% versus orc. That is just sick. And he decides to go for the mercenary camp to get some Shadow Priest maybe, and of course jump onto level 2. The Blade Master is moving towards the middle, gets the first Gauntlets of Ogre Strength with a fairly easy creep spot to take. There are 2 permanent items in the middle, Claws of Attack, Circlet, something like that. But TH is already waking up the creeps, so he casts Frost Armor on them, making it harder for Lin to creep those spots. Cool play from the Chinese already.
Alright, that's a cute little move. The thing is, the Renegade, the Rogue Wizard still only has like 340 HP, so still dies pretty quickly, and the footy almost died for this, you know, little cutesy play. But it is gonna slow the Blade Master down, so the Archmage has more time to creep. He is level 2, and then a little bit more. Not the best drops here in the small items, the level 1 permanent ones. Also going for a Shadow Priest.
Yeah, I mean, having healing is never wrong. Lin, pretty good with Claws of Attack and Circle of Nobility plus some HP. We have no tech for TH yet, of course. There is this 1 borrowed tech by Lin, so his tech at 2 minutes 40 or something. Shop is very late for him.
Was this a power build altar from the Archmage?
Kind of looks like it, right?
I'm afraid I didn't quite see it right at the beginning, because this tech is a lot later. This is like what we see on Terranas Stand. On Twisted Meadows. Maybe it's because of the Shadow Priest as well, because it is 40 lumber, or is it? So that will delay it as well. So he is level 2.5, the Archmage now. He has the boots, but with his tech being so late, he really, really does need to find his level 3.
And Lin should be in a good position here. I mean, he has no staff, he has not too much mobility at the moment. The Archmage is faster, can creep some more, but there's also no tower in the base, and if Lin scouts that, that is a little opening for Wyvern Harass that we've seen a couple of times recently again, especially if human players are so greedy that they want to skip on that. And with the late tech especially, when you don't have the resources for that tower, that can be really dangerous for the human.
Yeah. Absolutely. I really like the Berserker pickup here from Lin's side. It's going to help immensely against a tower push. Should there be one, but also for creeping, great. And for footage, as long as they don't have defend. And, you know, has an easier time finding that damage with being range and all. So, creeping continues from the Archmage. He is not quite yet level 3, but he's getting very close. Lin found him here. One last hit stolen, I think it was.
Yes, I think so too. It's not level 3 for TH for sure, even if he gets this Kobold. Water Elemental is low, but TH with great micro saving it, so no experience for the Blade Master here. But nice right clicks on the Archmage, who, as you know, has the boots. Once again, a deny for this Water Elemental. Tier 2 is closing in. We see a Lumber Mill on TH's side. Still not a single tower. Lin is on Tier 2, going for the Shadow Hunter. Bestiary Lodge. No sign of a preparation for a tower rush yet. No War Mill. no tower, no headhunters, no fast Kodo play, nothing like that. So it looks like he's very, very confident that he can play this straight up.
And actually, he found level 3 here with the militia-only creep route, which I've never seen before, which was the merchant. He didn't kill it all, just a couple of small ones. And now the Shadow Priest makes so much sense. Look at this. He kept him in the main because a lot of the peasants were going to be hurt, so he can heal him up now, so he can use him for militia again. That is so goddamn smart.
He's not doing it right now, but yeah, he certainly should. TH, 2 gloves of haste for him. Blade Master would love that one. Big mana potion for the Shadow Hunter here. And the second Berserker. That is a lot of damage coming from the mercenaries. We're going for raiders, obviously. We're going for walkers. There's no second guessing here. And TH, very unlikely for his play, Mountain King Double Sanctum.
Yeah. Late tech into MK map control. Don't see that every day, but he's trying his hand at always going for the natural. If the Blade Master could steal this creep, this would be disastrous. But he has shown up here without Windwalk, so the human knows he's here.
But the poison.
Oh yeah, the poison. And 12 experience.
The Stealing Magpie is there at the right time, snatches the 100 experience, and then some. First peasant down, and there is 2 more Windwalks, Remo. This is super dangerous, but looks like TH can handle this situation fairly decent.
And the MK's here now. He doesn't have dust yet, but should certainly get it. Oh, the Blade Master steals the dust.
This is awesome Warcraft so far. I gotta admit that. Everybody seemed to have a plan going into this match. So far, it looks like Lin has the better preparation. And the steal on the Sasquatch as well.
And that would have been Sentry Ward so nice against the Blade, but he doesn't have any reveal. And guess what? This is the new Terranos. There's no farm next to the laboratory. He has no reveal at all against the Blade Master, who, however, now only has this one single Windwalk left. If he reveals himself now into a backstab, he could die to a bolt surround. Oh, that's dangerous.
Well, but he's not risking that one. His early game has been impeccable. The Mountain King is super low on HP. He's getting the Enforcer now, finally. Heal wards, yeah, it's okay. But in the meantime, the Shadow Hunter is level 3, found the Flute of Accuracy, so if he adds some Wyvern later, that will certainly be of great help. We're going for a War Mill, for Kodo Beasts, and yeah. Blade Master level 3, decent inventory, stole some items, stole some experience, stole some last hits. This is not TH's game so far.
This creep jack could be disastrous. There's no way that TH can win this fight. He's gonna have to TP out of this, I think. He's trying for the Blade Master kill. Can he actually get it? There's a Windwalk though, and there is Heal Wave, so that's not gonna happen. Also kind of wasting, I suppose, his greater invul. It's gonna last a couple of seconds longer, but at least he keeps all of his footies alive. Unless Lin does want to chase, but he's being cautious. Doesn't want to overextend.
Yeah, the Dark Wizard is always a danger because of this polymorph that he throws out. But yeah, the healing wards come in handy. But Lin, with the map control that he has, going for the shop, stealing the Invul potion most likely. Does he have... okay, heal scroll over Invul. Interestingly. Of course, we always have this rubber band effect with the Spirit Link, so that's something that he prevents with that. Now he has a lot of peons there, his meat shield as well. TH trying to get some more experience, going for the Dark Wizard, but then the Orc will engage. Potion of Greater Mana for the Mountain King is certainly nice.
But his spells aren't strong yet. He's gonna have a lot of spells to use, but they're all level 1 only. Is he even going for Clap? I don't know. We're gonna see that later on. Blade Master in the front lines doesn't have to fear too much damage from this MK Bolt being level 1 only here. As I said, and the SH has so much mana as well. He has a greater mana potion, same as the Mountain King. And this front line for the Orc is looking so sturdy. He needs militia support from the main, but it's not coming. Not yet. Scroll of Speed on the chase. What's he looking for? What's the next big target? Ensnare's cooling down. He's going for the Shadow Priest. There was an easy kill, of course. He hasn't lost anything yet. Still has a lot of healing here, the Orc. And where are the militia?
They're not coming, man. Now. Are they still hurt? Did he not use the Shadow Priest? I'm not sure. The Kodo Beast is coming in, so huge damage boost for the entire army. I think the Ensnares are on cooldown, but he picked off a Sorceress, and that means less slow during the chase of Lin here, which of course is better, but the Thunderclap is there. But the Mountain King, is he in the wrong neighborhood here? Is he too far outside? There's always a possibility for hacks, but more and more Ensnares and more kills. Lin looking super strong, not only in the early, but also in this mid game.
It's just destroying TH here. He has just no chance from beginning to end, it feels like. Alright, now finally the militia come. Like a minute late, it feels like. Kodo moving forward. Nice Ensnare secures the Devour. He's playing this so well, and this seems to be the last. And this MK didn't work out with this late tech at all. He's gonna get a Raider here. Could this be the beginning of the turnaround? Level 4 for the Blade Master. Bigger crits now coming in as well. But so many ensnares result in so many kills. And by the way, these two Berserkers from the early game have pumped out so much damage throughout all of this.
They're still alive, they're still healthy, and they still dash out the damage, which is enough to kill the Archmage. And that is the 1-0 for Lin. Child's play, as it seems, here on Terranas Stand. Super impressive performance by the King of Orcs.
Yeah, nothing seemed to come together there for TH. That was so weird. The tech was so late, the MK never got off the ground. Even the Archmage took forever to find level 3. Couldn't cancel any buildings. The Shadow Priest, like, was just standing AFK in the main for a long time. That looked like, I don't know, maybe TH needed a warm-up game before that one.
Yeah, hopefully he's catching up. Not the easiest situation psychologically here for him after such a stomp, getting back into the series now. I mean, maybe it doesn't take it too serious, but it's still $500 on the line here, and it's always about prestige. Everybody wants to beat Lin, who seems like the almost undefeatable champion of Warcraft at the moment. By the way, Lolite is leading 1-0 against Chimiko, getting closer to the winner bracket semifinal.
Since you just mentioned it, Lin, of course, such a dangerous and scary opponent. Yesterday, when I wasn't there, you had to solo cast Group A. He was actually defeated by WFZ. I was like, what?
Yes.
So I had to check out the VOD, and there I must say, Lin didn't look too scary at all, so I was kind of concerned for today. But, you know, different matchup, different story. Here he looked super strong against Undead. Might that be his new weakness? That would be overstating things, of course, after only one series. But there, he didn't look too impressive to me, but I'm glad to see him in tip-top shape today again.
Yeah, I think he was just thrown off by this Dreadlord play by WFZ, which was really cool. Big disable against the Blade Master that I've not seen in that fashion before, so that was nice to see, but of course we focus on our game here today. We have a lot of support coming in so far today. Subbing are Super MKB, the MVP of the past month here. Thank you for 9 months. Zinrock for 11 months. And Raf Marcotti 89 for 16 months. And then 2 donations here. Captain Xerox, 10 euros. Here's to a great start. And get some sun while it lasts, boys. Trying. And of course, Super MKB backing this up as well with another $10 donation. Guys, thank you so much.
Greatly appreciate. Yeah, I don't know about the sun so much, so we're going to be inside casting a long time. Tomorrow we're going to be inside casting even longer.
Yes.
And in China, you cannot stand the sun.
Nope.
That's
I don't want to spend a single second outside.
No. I hope we have good air conditioning in the new hotel this time around. Because last time, boy, it was pretty hot. Well, not last time, but the last time in summer.
Yeah, it's a different hotel. It's a different venue, most likely.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think it's Neo TV Studios.
Ah, that will make sense, because I was thinking it was still going to be at Nettie's offices, and that was really far away from the hotel, man. It would have been like 1.5 hours every day.
Yeah. Okay, there is a new game name, but it's not up yet.
I can invite you.
Oh, okay.
Just got invited myself.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's Lingxi Road, and that rings a bell. Like, we've been there before.
Oh, is that the road where was the Holland Hotel?
Pretty, yeah.
The first time?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see about that. So, what's TH's reaction? TH's reaction is to call for Amazonia.
One of the better human maps. The most important thing, the anchor of early game and mid game. Level 3 Archmage, always what you have to look to. And that is fairly reliable, unless the orc plays out of his mind.
Yes. Humans have a 54% win rate on Amazonia throughout all the GCS qualifiers, so slight advantage, but still very, very balanced. And as you can hear, boys, we have the chains. And here are your 2 players once again. Lin and TH, the Korean with the lead, could make it into the winner bracket final, semi-final, excuse me, if he takes the next one. Here we go.
So, we saw a bit of an interesting opening from the human from TH on map number 1. Late tech, fairly early level 3 Archmage, but didn't seem to be worth that late tech. Here on this map, you go for a fast tech, don't need too many militia to creep early, and then you spread out across. And it's really hard for the Blade Master to, you know, keep tabs on the human to find everywhere where his units are spread out. If it is a Blade Master. We have seen Farseer here before, but I don't know. I was expecting more from the Farseer in the new patch, honestly. He had a splash at the beginning, but I feel like he is making his way into the back lines again.
I agree. There's also a chance for a Shadowhunter first. It's Lin.
Oh, yeah.
One of the only players who plays it, but we have seen this multiple times, so it's not a super cheese strat anymore. This is serious play by Lin if he goes for a Shadowhunter first, with Hex denying denying the XP. Thank you. Of the Archmage, and it is a Farseer.
Nice. I really like this. Thank you very much to our new supporter here, Furu Katsu Ragi. 2-month resub, never let Warcraft 3 die. Thank you for all your efforts. Thank you for your support, man. We both love Chainwave. It's like one of the most glorious combos in the game. And you know what I noticed? What's really good against Chainwave? What's already really good is Alchemist second. So I feel like if you respond to Farseer with an Alchemist, I think that should be extremely powerful.
Yeah? Don't you lack damage then? I mean, you get Acid Bomb.
Yeah, you definitely have less damage, but I think that's okay for the human army. You just want to survive, slow everything, and then, you know, slowly cut it out. And the Farseer, when his wolves are either dispelled or killed, his damage is very insignificant as well.
It's true. So we'll see how it goes if we have this cotton ball battle in the later stages. But of course, we have seen a great early game by Lin with the Blade Master on Terrana's stand, who stole quite a bit of experience from this Archmage. Level 3 was a little delayed. It was not how TH imagined to reach level 2 Water Elementals. And with this pure aggression from this Farseer, this could happen again.
There's no arcane in the main. This is going to be juicy targets. So the Farseer is following the Archmage. That's one footy harassing in the... Oh, very aggressive stance. From the human side, he's going to cancel this one burrow. He's definitely going to be successful in doing so. And now multitasking is demanded of both because the wolves are harassing in the main. There's already a backup burrow coming from Lin. I like that. But he may lose that one as well.
It's kind of a foggy play from TH, right? Going for the burrow right away. It was just one footman, but he did a good job escaping here as well. And this Archmage aggression with level 1, not even going for the little ones to get the Brilliance Aura. This is very unique. And he's successful doing so. Can't get the second burrow though.
No, I don't believe so. But now the thing is, like, one of his foot is already hurt. And so are two more, and so is the Archmage. He really needs a shop.
Yeah.
And he's still not teching.
Yeah. This is certainly weird. We do have range attacks and pretty fast wolves, so this footman might die in a bit. We do have another hurt Orc Burrow thanks to the Water Elemental, but that's gonna expire soon. And there's repair. Lin is already 2/3 done with the tech.
Yeah,
that is of course one of the reasons why you go for the Farseer, to distract, to get a fast tech. And this oftentimes pays off so well.
And why was this tech so late? I mean, it can't only have been the Arcane Tower, which of course you do have to go for against the Wolves, and not against the Blade Master.
There's no shop. There's not an overwhelming massive
that's true. Of course, the Orc tech was also super fast. Yeah. So, Archmage, he's level 2, but he's hurt. Thankfully for him, he's not facing a Blade Master, so it is easier to stay alive, I suppose.
Forces are under attack.
Is this gonna be a TC second? I certainly hope so. If it is an SH second, though, he could pressure this Archmage really hard, even without having a blade.
Yeah. I think a Shadowhunter is still the more well-rounded hero. You can use Serpent Wards to defend tower pushes. Hex is always nice. Heal Wave is insane, especially on higher levels. Do you need...
I think Naga actually would be pretty good from the Orc side here.
For mass pressure to end the game super quick?
Not, like... The human has so little stuff, and he has to run away all the time. He can't fight right now, and if you find the Archmage, you pressure him severely, or you can pick off footies.
TC it is, though, right? Or he's at the tavern.
No, he's going
cancel?
TC. Okay, maybe he was thinking about it, maybe going for a Tavern Hero, but it is TC, which I very much so like.
The grunts are scouting this. The grunts are still preventing TH's creeping. He always knows where the human is moving and what he wants to creep. And he's still hurt. Like, he got boots now, but that's once again a nice investment that you don't really want to do, I guess. Like, if you can cut the corner of not going boots, you do that, obviously. We do have a lumber mill early and in the back, but he's in no position to tower push this.
Can he cancel the warmer with only the water elemental? I don't think the damage is good enough. The Archmage is coming in, but he needs to be careful about the spears. Here's a TC. He's already kind of low HP, dropping below 300 now. And he is not gonna get the war mill, I think. No, the water elemental damage is not quite good enough. The Farseer is coming in from the middle. No scroll of speed here on the Orc side. Actually, he hasn't bought any items yet. He was able to save so much money. Now the TC has a scroll and heal selves as well. And once there's Ensnare, this Archmage might be forced into a DP here very quickly.
It's weird play by TH once again. He was opting for a Blood Mage, now cancelling that one, going for a Beastmaster. Is he still going through with this tower thing with a hurt Archmage on level 2? I can't believe it. Or is it just something to have something on the battlefield to deal with the massive army of Lin?
Yeah, I feel like he is in a perilous position no matter what he chooses. So lots of summons from him. Maybe the idea is he saw that the Lodge was very, very late. So this spell is far away for the Orc. Oh, Farseer dropping really low. Scroll speed may have to be invested here.
Beast in position.
Yeah, that's really cool. To cancel the healing.
Actually. Yeah.
That is actually so good right now. He's not gonna get the kill, but he's gonna get the remainder of the creep camp. A lot of experience, which gets him closer to level 3. But still quite a ways to go.
I mean, the Beastmaster is soaking up some experience as well, so... This Farseer is... Oh, is it surrounding here? No. This Farseer is not doing too much. I mean, the wolf damage doesn't really matter at later stages anymore. There's no chain lightning. There's no high-level wave yet. I mean, this Farseer play is designed for low level and for mass harass. And it worked out well in the early. But now I think he kind of should retreat a little and maybe creep up.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, if he makes it to, I don't know, level 4 Farseer, he's very strong, but how is he gonna get that this game?
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give up these experience points too easily in the middle. There should be sorceresses with low coming out soon. That gives quite a bit of map control to the human side, but Lin very well doing that, retaining the scroll of healing, scroll of speed, excuse me, to get away should he need to. Do the priests have dispel already? Oh yeah, super early.
Ooh, indeed. He can, of course, dispel then Spirit Link and the summons. Another race for the Taskmaster here. The biggest thing to accomplish at the moment is level 3 on the Archmage. That must be the #1 priority for TH, but he's losing that Priest. Speed Scroll being used now to get this Raider out of the way and to chase further.
There's a second Raider. Use the Ensnare on the Quill Beast, pretty surprisingly to me. And scroll speed is almost over. It is over now. Is he going to decide to TP out of this to make sure that he gets all of these units to safety? Oh, he has a second one. Never mind. Didn't see that. Sorry.
A player's forces are
Is he going for something tricky? No, it's just more and more walkers for Lin. Finally, some time for TH. But after this one, where is he going? To the Berserker? It's not level 3 for him still.
Very late adept training here for the walkers, by the way.
Yeah.
Still doesn't have it after the third one.
Sword.
But they are regenerating mana anyway. So.
Sork update coming up as well. Level 2 for the Hawk or Bash Bear Remo. And a lot of wards. So TH will have big map control with the summons that can walk everywhere, with invisible footmen maybe, and with the wards. It's pretty nice. On the other side, the longer the game goes, the better it is for Lin, I guess, because the TC is going to be so strong. The AoE of the Farseer is getting better. The Archmage, yeah, is always a good hero in every single state of the game, but the Beastmaster just falls off so hard.
Yeah, that's the thing. And walkers could be king in these engagements. If you get like a double dispel or a triple dispel against 3 summons at the start of the fight, that is going to be a big advantage for you. Of course, it's up to the human to split those, to not allow that. But sometimes in the heat of battle, that is hard to do. It's hard to keep the oversight. Farseer running into the main with just 2 raiders. Does he have a scroll of speed as well? Yeah, 3 raiders. I like this play so much, man.
Yeah.
He keeps on harassing. He realizes his MVP, as you said, is the TC. He's using his freedom, his space to solo creep that one, harass with a Farseer, and this will force a response. This is too much damage from all these raiders.
It's really cool how he distracts with a little force here and creeps up the TC. But the Beastmaster's level 3 as well. Found his Sobi Mask. That's a lot more summons for him now in combination with the Brilliance Aura. In the meantime, again, summons poking into the base a little, but yeah, Lin has not to respond to that as the piercing damage is not doing too much to buildings, and yeah, forces a little bit of repair but can't kill any peons. Anyway, heal scroll count. 1 on the Orc side, 1 on TH's side, and he's using invisible summons here. Shades of Infi versus Fly.
Exactly. Precisely the game I was thinking about. Is he gonna go for a single Witch Doctor perhaps to have Sentry Wards? That's what we saw in that game. And this is very annoying. This is very expensive. This is so many summons in the Orc base. There's no Walker really in position to disenchant against this. But very smart play out of both players, using, you know, little forces as distraction, trying to buy space for the main army to creep up.
Lin is immediately going for a Witch Doctor, by the way. And going for another burrow here. Oh, 1 is in production. He could maybe get that, but he can still go up to 60 if he wants to. TH on the other side, 54 supply, and he's blocked, and he's not going for another farm. So this is not the best play by TH here right now. And yeah, more creeping for the Orc is always good.
Oh, he forgot about Initiate on the Walkers.
On Adept, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, Adept training, exactly.
That's
quite
big.
the mistake. He's getting it now. But
Is the Doctor out? Yes, he is. Okay. So he plants some wards to detect the summons. Of course, can't get any kills, but does a lot of damage to these walkers. Which is annoying. Has to use an entire pack of heal cells. 100 gold gone. But they do have an insane amount of mana now, of course.
Yeah. So 4 units are pretty hurt here for the Orc side, but it's not like such a big advantage that TH wants to pounce on this. He keeps on creeping. And when he hits level 4 Archmage, that's gonna be a big upgrade, of course, but level 4 Beastmaster is gonna that do so much? I don't know. And level 5 is still far, far away. So I feel like this creeping phase should favor Lin here, especially since he finally gets the level 3 Farseer. And I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for Chain Lightning here.
Yes.
Because of the Dispel that there is on the human side.
I totally agree. TC level 4 is nice against slow, I think, with the additional movement speed. So that's cool to have. 58 supply versus 60. TH is pushing forward to 1 heal scroll, 1 big heal potion, and 1 heal scroll on TH as well. Plus, on Lin as well. Plus the Scroll of the Beast, but I guess he won't use that since the Spellbreakers will just steal it.
Alright, both armies posturing. The Kodo came out. That was, of course, another big upgrade for the Orc army. 64 supply for him against 60 on the human side. And in we go. Where's the first couple of spells gonna land? They're all bunching up nicely. The cast is in the back, and we don't see the Shockwave yet. There it is, along with the Chain Lightning. And that's a decent bit of damage. Heal Scroll not yet used. Still, TH holding on to that one. The front line is
That is so much experience here for Lin, man. Oh my god, with the Dispels, with the caster kills, and another Shockwave, and Chain Lightning following it up. Not the same target, so everything, like the damage is a little spread across everything, but Speed Scroll being used to be able to follow that up, and the Grunts are doing a great job against the Breakers, I feel. TH down to 54 supply, while Lin is at 61 still.
But the mana is now gone from the heroes. No more Chain Lightning, no more wave. Well, Chain Lightning soon, but certainly no more wave. Can TH grind this game out? Can he kite back? Does he still have enough? I'm not so sure. He only has a single breaker left here. 2 more coming from the main, actually. The Grunts are all dropping low as well, though. There might be no healing really in this Orc army. But he had a very sturdy force to begin this fight and went in his favor. TC, by the way, almost level 5. More disenchants. Against the Quilby is gonna be more experience. And double level up 4 and 5 for 0.
Shit! He got the entire level 4 in this fight. That's absolutely insane. Level 4 on the Farseer as well. And the TC, once he gets mana, this is all lined up perfectly for the Shockwave. But of course, this is gonna take some time. Damage should still be enough. Reapplied Spirit Link here. And Chain Lightning rattling through. Oh my god, this is not good for TH at all.
Nope, that was a defense. And what a solid one it was. It's GG and the 2-0 for the Orc with a Chain Wave combo. Could it be any more glorious?
The first match between the two since 8 weeks, going to Lin, who is now on a 6-0 win streak against TH. That is so sick. I mean, TH is the world champ. He's supposed to win everything. But he has no solution against Lin. Nothing.
Yeah, that Farseer looked really good in that game. And the one thing I was pointing out early, if that had been an Alchemist instead of a Beastmaster, I think that could have been a very different game. But then again, if you go Alchemist, then maybe the Orc pressures you harder and you have issues in the early stages of the mid game. But in that super late game fight, like, what was it, 65 against 62 supply in the end, there's just too many walkers, there's too much dispel, it's just too much experience for your opponent, and the summons, they don't do too much anymore.
Dude, this experience jump was so crazy to see. Yeah, Lin wins this, and his opponent in the winner bracket semi-final will be Lawlight. He defeated Chimiko 2-0, and this is so good for him. He's been to GCS many, many times before. Chimiko is not. Maybe the human feels the pressure now, because he has to win a lot of games, like 2 games in the lower bracket now to make it top 4, which is not easy to do at all.
Especially when you have to go up against TH in the first round of the lower bracket.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. This is so disastrous. The statistics of TH versus Chimiko this year, I guess, is 13-0 for TH.
But only recently, he seems to have started playing Orc against Human, right? That was yesterday against Romantic. Well, he did defeat him, by the way. He
shouldn't do that against Chimiko. Like, this is almost a free win for him. We'll see about that, though. And then he's still same points with Sox, so that's gonna force a decider. We go into a small little break. We're gonna be back with the winner bracket semi-final, the rematch of the WCA Grand Final of 2016. It's gonna be Lin facing Lawlight in the GCS May Race 2018.